Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video and welcome to round 15 of our F125 LH44 Ferrari career mode. Yes, we return this weekend here to the Dutch Grand Prix at the Zandvoort circuit. Of course, if you missed out on the last video that went live from the Hungaroring, I would highly recommend going back and checking it out. It was probably the toughest race I've ever done inside F125, but for the second time this season, we picked up back-to-back race victories. I won one race, then I didn't win. I won two races, then I didn't win. Can we make it 3 race wins in a row and hopefully take the lead of the World Championship away from Lando Norris as well? It's very much looking now at the top of the table that it is going to be a battle between myself and Lando. He has had 2 DNFs to my 1, but admittedly my 1 was a bottle job by myself. But ever since really Monaco, apart from Barcelona, we have been the driver to beat so far this year. So I'm looking forward to this championship raging on in towards the second half of the year. I'm just hoping that this weekend is dry because Hungary was brutal trying to do that race. So I'm hoping that we get away without a wet one this time round. Make sure you get yourselves subscribed. We're trying to hit 15k subs here on the channel. And let's do this thing. As we are only a second up then on Ollie Behrman, who is currently down in P16. So this will hopefully still be a 109. But Verstappen, yeah, that is an ominous time by the Dutchman up towards the front. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 109.4. We still go 4th in the end. Quicker than Charles Leclerc, despite the fact we made the big error. That's rather shocking. Right, we need the lap of my life if we want to put this thing on pole. 0.7 of a second. Verstappen, he has not had a good time in recent Grand Prix. He will want something today. He will want to try and claim a win. I don't know when the last time he won a race was this series. But let's see if we're going to be able to deny him a pole position here. Out of the final corner. Quick blast back towards the line. 200 miles an hour as we cross the start-finish line, though. I'm ready to do it all again. Third gear through turn 1 there. Just skim the curb slightly. But we avoid attacking too much curb on the exit. Take the Verstappen line in towards turn 2 and turn 3, but that was alright. We held on, and another 10th up. We probably need to find a good couple of 10ths through sector 1. Obviously, we know there's loads of time to find in sector 2. But we are again purple then, but that first sector has often been where we've been quick so far this session. Oh no, I've messed it up. It's over. It's over. We've gathered it up, kind of, but we're still going to be half a second down. Oh, and I've clipped the grass anyway. What am I doing? Oh, there we are. Max Verstappen pole position with a 108.7 ahead of Lando Norris. Charles Leclerc, brilliant effort to recover to P3 right at the very end. Oscar Piastri 4th ahead of Gasly, Alonso, Tsunoda, and we are down in P8. So we've got our work to do as we head into the Grand Prix. Another decent effort by Lance Stroll, just ahead of Andrea Kimi Antonelli. George Russell's struggling there on a 109.9. But yeah, this is going to be a tough track for Williams. V-Carb, I mean, Isaac Hadjar's done a pretty good job to get that thing off of the back row. But a tough weekend as well for Kick Sauber and Haas. But Lando Norris, he might outscore us today. There is changeable weather, though, so that might spice things up. Oh, what do I do strategy-wise? Do I opt for hards at the start? I think they could be the good way to go. And then just pray that the rain rocks up a little bit earlier. I mean, they reckon they could go like 45 laps. I'm pretty certain that's what we managed last week. Now, normally when the game says the rain is going to land about then, it actually comes slightly sooner. So I think we're going to try and gamble it. I think we'll start on the hards, take them as far as we can, and then we'll wait and see what happens. 72 laps, though, of the Dutch Grand Prix. Everybody around me is on softs. It is 5 red lights. Oh, and well, Tsunoda got the jump of his life there. Brilliant getaway from him as Verstappen immediately is going to try and cover off into turn 1. I see an opportunity down the inside of Alonso. We will hug the inside curb. And hopefully we will not hit the wall there. 3 wide. Leclerc going for the lead at the start. That'd be great to see as Verstappen squeezed out as Leclerc's done it. Charles Leclerc up to P1 off the start. Love to see that for our teammate as we've made up 1 spot then on Fernando Alonso. We might get another one on Yuki as we make our way up the hill. Almost banging wheels with the Red Bull. But there we go, and straight up into 6th place here as Gasly. That's the big one I said I need to try and get by early on. Especially if he's on soft compound tyres. I will not complain if we can make the move happen. Gotta be optimistic. And we have been. Tried to turn in on me. Looks like Lando Norris has reclaimed the lead off Verstappen. Yeah, I cannot complain with that start. We've done very, very well there. Up 3 places, all of which were on the soft compounded tyre. Basically, everybody's on softs, aren't they? The last thing I want is a mechanical failure inside this game. Oh, Oscar's got no DRS. This should be an opportunity for a run then. As Verstappen, new fastest lap of the day. Almost 3 wide into turn 1. Leclerc goes for it on one McLaren. I've made the move on the other one. So I'm pretty certain then everybody else in our top 7 is on softs apart from me. This could either work really well or really badly for us. Oh, here we go. To be fair, Lando and Charles putting on a good show at the moment. I'm surprised Verstappen lost that lead at the start and hasn't been able to do anything against either of them so far. Like, I thought he might at least be able to try and get a run somewhere on Lando. So, Max there. If you just get alongside the AI, they kind of panic a little bit. Oh, Lando again. This time to the outside. Can I have a look for a move down the inside of Max? Oh, quite late on the brakes. We get it stopped, though. Down the inside of the Dutchman will go then, as Norris will make the move. One Ferrari gains a place, one Ferrari loses one. But I would expect the AI to probably only be able to go about another 10 laps on these tyres before they begin to struggle. As all big mistake through 3. Oh no. I do not want to be side by side with Max up here. This cannot end well. Nope, we've held on, luckily. Again, Ferrari straight line speed. Don't run wide. Thank you. So if I wanted to upgrade my wheel, I would have to update. I'd have to buy like 8 new quick releases. So, like, to get one new wheel would end up costing me at least, like, £1,500. Unless I buy one second hand. Right, can we get a run on Charles, then? Come on. At 14, to the outside. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see if I can get a run. Thumbs on fire. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome on in. Down the inside. Oh, there we go. Get it stopped. Fantastic.
Good job. Nice overtake.
There we go. Back up through. Wait, you can lose a gear? What gear have I lost? I've still got all the gears. Probably shouldn't have gone down to first at turn 1. I reckon it may be another lap or 2, though. I can't believe the second Dutch Grand Prix I'm doing in a week. And it's going to be changeable conditions again. Ridiculous. BR Gregory, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. What team should VCAR become and Hadjar or Lawson? I'd say go as Hadjar. They could... I don't know what like mods there are or anything like that. They could become like a Ford Works team or something. That could be quite cool. I think we want track position at the moment. Just in case we need to dive in pretty soon. Thing is, I don't know when the AI are going to pit. And of course, if they pit now, it could still end up being for another set of dries. Because their soft eyes are wrecked. The understeer is getting bad. Oh, we've got yellows. Aston Martin gone. Is that another spin for the same Aston? I think it is. That's got to be Stroll who keeps spinning it. Could that be a safety car or a red flag? If it's a safety car now, I would definitely pit for Inters.
No tyre concerns at the moment.
Safety car! Right, we're going for it. We're going for it. We're going to box for Inters right now.
Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty.
Ooh, first safety car. It's been a while since I've had a safety car in this series, I think. I don't think we had one in Belgium. We definitely didn't have one at Hungary. I don't know. When did we last have a safety car in this? Maybe Spain, I think. Intermediates going on the wagon, though, and we're going to have to be so careful with them. Oh, there you go. Come on, we need the AI to close in. Because we should be back out in P1 if they need to pit. I mean, in the ideal world, they don't pit under safety car and wait for it to come back in. That way we could gain massively. Have like a 30-second lead. Right, surely they're in, though. Yep, Lando, I think, is coming in. Yep, Verstappen's in, Leclerc's in, are all diving in. So by going one... Oh, Yuki's staying out! Oh, man. Why is Yuki staying out? Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I was even willing to let me jump him because he can't keep up. I will bet £1,000 Sonoda pits right now. Yeah, there you go. But when are we going to go green flag racing? I think we're going to go about there. Go, 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 go. We might have got a decent restart off of Lando. There we go, 7/10. Whoa, I got no idea where the grip is, not there. Oh, that was scary. Broke far too late into T1. But we got it slowed down. And now suddenly then, everything we learned about this track so far today is completely irrelevant again. A normal streaming service will resume on Thursday. And then we've got another early stream on Friday. No. Lando. Oh, that was close.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
I don't think he will. I think we are the mistake-ridden one at the moment. It's these conditions where the AI thrive are just proving themselves to be a cut above the rest again.
At this point, I doubt we're quite ready for the full wet, but we're not far off.
Why tell me full wets and then immediately say, oh, actually, no, don't go full wets? It's so annoying. What's happened to Verstappen? Where's he gone? He's down to, like, 9th. Oh, Lando's in. He's actually making the call to full wets. That seems brave. Leclerc's in. Piastri's in. Everybody's in. I refuse. Even if the AI are quicker for a few laps here, they've got to basically make up about 45 seconds. Because it will not stay at those conditions. So, a bit like what we saw back at Austria. If you guys remember there. We've got to try and stay out of trouble. Oh, so Verstappen's braving it. Wait, so Verstappen was... Wait, what? I'm so confused. Oh, Verstappen went to wets early. So Verstappen pit a lap before to go to the wet tyre. Okay, and he's jumped all the way up to 2nd then. I tilt my head like you do when I drive, but I'm just not as quick. You gotta remember, I play this game full-time as a job. Like, I should be fairly quick at it. As long as you enjoy it, that's kind of the only bit that matters. But if you do want to learn more, I would head to Matt212 Racing on YouTube. I post setups there. And try and practice, obviously. I don't know if you're already using no assists or... But try and just put a bit more game time in. The confidence will come. This is always the thing I say with sim racing, is there's no real shortcuts for, like, finding speed. So DRS has been enabled then. It is still raining. Are the AI going to inters or to dries? I've honestly got no idea. We'll wait and see when they make their way out. That is intermediates. Ugh. I've almost crashed into one of them on the pit lane entry. Behrman! Ugh. What's he doing? Ah! Ollie! Blue flags! So Verstappen's come in. Do the team now believe the dries are the way to go again? Or do we think we're going to need to stay out a couple of laps longer?
Right, we're no longer sure that these tyres are the right ones. It might be time to come in and change.
Okay, AI have gone to inters. Oh, Antonelli a lap down. He might wipe us out now. He'll be unhappy about that. So Charles is in. Onto inters. Everybody else is coming in onto inters. So, yeah, a lot of the AI are double pitting. This is so stupid. Captain Fire, thank you for the follow as well. I'm going to pit now so I don't have to deal with more lap traffic. Ooh! That was close. Almost got done for speeding.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were
Wait,
expecting.
did I get... No, was that Alpine in front? I don't know. This would be where I get a mechanical failure now with a 30-second lead over Bortoleto. Over Bortoleto or over Verstappen? I got a lap over Bortoleto.
Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD.
I knew I'd jinx myself. I knew I would jinx myself before the end. Oh no. I think we should come out still ahead of Max. Rigged, absolutely. It's just that curb's lethal, man.
Okay, go, go,
Yeah, we'll still be out ahead of Max, that's alright. Luckily I did it at the final corner. Right, well at least we're going to be able to hopefully set some more fastest laps. I've got to try and act casual. I can leave that out of the edit. But one more lap to go then. Here of the Dutch Grand Prix from Zandvoort. It has been a tough old afternoon. But we've battled our way through the rain. We have made it work towards the end of the Grand Prix. I've barely passed that fuel target.
Let's try and keep that going right through to the end of the
Yeah, not happening, Oscar. Not happening, Oscar.
Let's go. Final lap.
I just wanted to make sure that we got that fuel target as well, but Max Verstappen 15 seconds back. It has been a good resurgence for the Dutchman after he has struggled quite a lot in the last couple of Grand Prix there. Norris up in third, Leclerc in a bit of a distant P4, barely ahead of Fernando Alonso, who has flown along towards the end of this Grand Prix, but we are going to make it 3 wins in a row, which I do not do very often inside the F1 games. I can win 2 in a row quite a bit, but 3 in a row, just always something seems to go wrong for me. But here today, hopefully that's not about to happen. We've still got a bit of time ahead of Max, that's fine. Just bring it through. Bring it through, it's okay. We can get this to the flag. I've burned through a bit of extra fuel there than I needed to. It's all good, we've got it under control. Just doing that for the fans. I'm wanting everybody to see how much of an advantage this Ferrari car had. I got told by the FIA, don't beat Max by too much. That was the big thing here. Through the final corner, though, despite that, we are still going to win the Dutch Grand Prix. P1, baby.
Great work, lads. Great work. What a result for the team. So happy for you and so grateful to you. Let's keep pushing. This is super positive.
Well, there we are then. Lewis Hamilton by 6 seconds come the checkered flag. It is going to be P1 here at the Dutch Grand Prix. Max Verstappen comes through for second ahead of Lando Norris. Charles Leclerc narrowly misses out. Well, doesn't narrowly miss out. He barely hangs on to P4 ahead of Alonso. A brilliant drive by Alex Albon, just like we saw IRL here. Moves himself up into 6th from P13. Gasly, great qualifying. Not as much race pace, but still a very good job to pick up 6 points for Alpine. Ahead of Tsunoda, Piastri, and Nico Hülkenberg. Another point in his Sauber car as well. I believe it was just George Russell that failed to see the checkered flag this weekend, so he'll be a little bit disappointed with that. What does that mean our championship standings look like? I think, for the first time all season, we have taken P1 away from Lando Norris there. Both of us still pulling the gap over Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen. Oscar Piastri down in P5 there, still ahead of Tsunoda and Russell. Alonso some solid points to give himself a bit of a margin of safety as best of the rest there. Carlos Sainz still ahead of Lance Stroll, Esteban Ocon in P11, and Hülkenberg with that point there means he is now tied again with Ollie Behrman. Constructors-wise, Ferrari now 20 points clear of McLaren. Red Bull still in a distant P3 ahead of Mercedes. Thank you all so much for watching, though. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed, and we'll be back very soon, ready for the Italian Grand Prix.